Hi, I'm Sue. Before I came to Dollars and Sensibility, I had just recently been divorced after 30 years and was in the position of managing all my own finances. I was rather terrified of facing the financial picture on my own. I was going further in the hole every month. I was having to borrow from family and friends to make ends meet. I was looking at having to cut back on my children's activities, which weren't a lot to start with, but we were looking at having to cut back on things that were important to them in order to survive. You know, as far as budgeting and groceries and bills and maintaining the car, those were things that I felt comfortable with handling. But it was all the rest of it. It was planning for the future and what happens 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the road. I knew that big decisions had to be made and that I would need to get out of my comfort zone. I didn't know where to start. Being able to come to the offices of Dollars and Sensibility and sit down with 2 or 3 people and discuss options and brainstorm and have everything put out in front of me that all these people with so many years of experience could think of was just so comforting to me, especially with an investment such as a house, which I had, but then discovered that I would not be able to keep the home. And that was one very exciting part of Dollars and Sensibility helping me, was that they gave me 3 different options on ways that I could keep my home or sell it. But in the end, I actually ended up selling my home by owner, and there was no realtor involved, and so the equity was all mine, and that was very exciting. That was very rewarding. As a newly single person, independent, it was very exciting to sell my own home and to have done it myself. I felt as though I had friends who would back me up. In fact, I made a decision at one point on something critical and was going forward with it, and then started receiving flack from some other sources. And I called Tom on the phone and explained to him what was going on. And he said, "I back you up, Sue, I back you up." And I got emotional. You know, it was just so important after I had made my own decisions to the best of my ability, it was really rewarding to have someone say, "I will back you up in what you've decided." And it gave me the strength to go forward, and it turned out to be the right decision. Today, it's about 8 months after I first came to see the people at Dollars and Sensibility, and I'm independent. I'm financially independent. I have asked for a raise at work and received one. I have put my home up for sale and sold it myself, and not had to pay anyone to help. It's all very rewarding. I look at my monthly budget and I can say, I can do this. I can do this on my own and be successful. It's a good place that I've come to, and I don't think I would be in as good of shape if I hadn't come to Dollars and Sensibility and had these people give me all the options and give me all the resources and make things available to me so that I had choices. It does feel like I'm in control. I'm in charge of my financial future, and I love it. It feels good.